Who's behind door number 62? The scientist. Language, explanation, light. My logical argumentation cannot be defeated because consciousness itself is using the left side of the brain with impeccable precision. Who is this archetype of the scientist? The scientist is a master of naming things, concepts and facts. He assembles, organizes and labels the details. As he observes details, he embodies a sense of detachment and objectivity. A true scientist, he provides the logical, thorough information that everyone can understand and has the gift of explaining the intangible, making it accessible through clear, factual expression. This archetype knows the difference between intellect and true intelligence. Much as the translator, the 23 archetype, the scientist uses language of simplicity and precision. The translation of the scientist, however, comes from an understanding of the outer situation more than from a spontaneous inner knowing. Through his heart connection, the scientist nourishes his intimate relationship to the mystic, the 61. She, the 61 archetype, inspires the world through her feminine right brain inspiration and connecting to the great mystery, while he, the 62, expresses masculine left brain logic. The masculine-feminine magnetism between them is powerful, serving and surrendering to each in sacred union. When the scientist understands with the heart speaking and inventing from love, and when the heart leads and logic is used to explain things, others cannot help but listen. This is when the scientist masculine serves the feminine. The scientist is an unbeatable businessman. He sees organizational patterns and understands where everything is linked together. He connects the energy from the realm of possibility to the throat and manifests through articulation. With his authoritative and compelling voice, people naturally listen to the scientist. His business partner is the discoverer, the 17th archetype. Together they are natural organizers of others, and they develop and improve logical patterns for the future, both in their business and in the world. The scientist also has a close relationship with the president, the 31st archetype. The scientist and the president have broken away from the lower frequency of expressing forever, and will always have to speak and serve in the highest good for the collective. Both have chosen to unapologetically speak the truth, knowing that once they have committed, there is no return. Through his open heart, the scientist has a deep connection to the animal and spirit worlds. Because the divine alphabet is so simple, a true master can respond to anything and anyone, anywhere with exact precision. The scientist has access to the universal language of light behind all forms. Here, in the silence beyond thoughts and words, is where the scientist co-creates with the inventor, the 24th archetype, anchoring the higher frequency of impeccability in the world. Its keywords are detail, routine, facts. Its internal motivator, drive to name things, logic. Its positive attributes are intelligence, organizational skills, persuasion. His Achilles heel tends to be more masculine than feminine, and its gene keys patterns are victim of language and its dilemma, facts. When he is in his repressive nature, he is obsessive. You are lost in the mundane world, living a life of endless detail with little or no creative outlet for your life force. At the lowest end of the spectrum, you can become mentally ill, obsessing on the tiniest things as a way of copying with life. You are held prisoner by your mind rather than by the details themselves. This shadow serves to repress the natural sparkle of the individual by keeping you locked into a monotone mindset where details are both your crutch and your enemy. When he is in his reactive nature, he is pedantic. You use your intellect to attack everything outside you in an attempt to defend your own deep insecurity. You are entirely in the grip of your intellect, which questions everything endlessly and, in particular, delights in finding obscure details and facts that disapprove and disempower others. Your intellect is highly developed, and you may gain great recognition through it. However, you are also utterly unable to switch off your mind. You focus on other people in order not to look into yourself. The source of this complex is a sense of rage, which the mind keeps bottled up until something or someone triggers its release, a fairly frequent occurrence. To dive deeper into the archetype of the scientist, you can ask yourself the following questions. Do you feel stuck in life's detail with no creative outlet? Is it hard to switch off your mind? Does your mind often pick apart the flaws in people's thinking? When have you experienced knowing from your heart? What is your experience with recognizing and understanding patterns? How does your connection to nature fuel your creativity and connection in life? Time to revisit our vision and renew our commitment in words to our dreams. Consider creating a vision board and a mantra for your dreams. And the last one, have you ever tried to channel light language? That's it for now. For more information about the 62 or any other archetype, you can go to Unlock Your Design.